the rupiah, and is similar to many of our currencies in the region, have all been weakening. I'm seeing currencies as weak as we saw during the Asian financial crisis. A difficult one, but what are your strategies to strengthen the rupiah?
Yeah, the ASEAN financial crisis, if you remember, 97, 98, we lost about 80% of our values. It started as currency crisis, translated into financial crisis,
yes,
and then economic crisis, and on top of that, a political crisis.
Yes.
So that made the crisis that Indonesia had to face in that period was much worse than any country in the region. Most countries experience currency crisis, financial crisis, but not so much economic crisis or even a political crisis.
Yes.
So, but we have recovered from that period. Of course, rupiah has reached its new equilibrium, which is of course very different than it used to be. Now we are slowly depreciating our currency. However, let's look at it in a long-term perspective. That I believe the strength of our currency reflect or functions of our productivity. We will have to continue supplying goods and services to the world and actively contributing to the world economy so that you will have transactions with the rest of the world.
Right.
Having that transaction with the rest of the world will ensure that rupiah is also stable because you have this transaction with the world. So that's one important aspect. So having productivity is one. Secondly, is ensuring that our policy are coherent within monetary policy,
yes,
sectoral policy, and fiscal policy. These three aspects has to be coordinated in a good way, and you need to rely on highly competent technocrats, economists to do that, and give political directions, however less intervention in terms of monetary and in terms of fiscal, unless it is necessary to maintain stability within the country. So you have a band in which currency can actually fluctuate within that band.
Right.
And ensuring that is very important, and it's also send a signal to the world market about where we stand in terms of providing rooms for market to operate, but on the other hand, informing that there is a band in which fluctuations is tolerated within the country. When it comes to long-term stability of our currency, it is important to ensure that our inflation is under control. And that is why one of our key policy reform that we are promoting is with regard to the food sector, because it is one of the most contributive factor to inflations. If rice price increases, immediately inflation increase. So stability in the food sector is key. And number two is ensuring that investment in terms of portfolio and foreign direct investment is given enough rooms and incentive. So it will also attract support to our economy. Two more things I'd like to mention about rupiah: promoting tourism. It's very important because you will have inflows of people coming into the country. The last thing is about political stability. Political stability does matter, and we have been grateful that Indonesia has been a vibrant democracy and a stable democracy.
Yes.
So elections were done on regular basis. People coming into the to the election booth, vote, and move on. So those are things that we hope will be able to stabilize rupiah and provide foundations for long-term stability.